parallel to your own. From chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe.
Howdy do, guys.
Hello.
What's going on? Just kidding. I need to unmute myself on TikTok too before I do that. That's fucking
Embarrassing.
embarrassing.
I need to pull up the stream so I can see it.
Hooray.
That's good.
Doing
Good
all
stuff.
the
Good start.
things.
We're doing great. We're killing it.
We're doing so good, guys. So good.
Yeah.
Amazing. Alright, but hi everybody.
Chat.
Welcome in. You got Dummies and Dice Rolls here, just checking in. Today we're doing Secret Plane of Tephra, and for everybody that might potentially be seeing this for the first time on TikTok, because we figured out how to do that on your girls' channel, you should come hang out over here on the Twitch side of things. Gang gang.
Stupid. I don't think I can say that. I don't think.
Boys. We on that weird shit. We got smacked with a hydrate right out the gate.
Already? Wow. Wow.
JB, what the hell is that emote? What is that? Is it?
It's a twerking Snorlax.
No, not the Snorlax. It looks like a fish owl. Okay, I don't know what to do with that.
Wait, I need to
It's
see
a
the
fish owl
twerking
with a
Snorlax.
human leg.
Nothing else matters.
It's showing ankle.
I agree. That owl is far too sexy for chat. Too much ankle.
You put that thing back where it came from, and so help me. Oh god. All right. So when I asked Jasher what the notification was supposed to be for today, he was like, "Oh, we're finally finished with the tutorial. I need elaboration, maybe, on that."
Yeah. So like,
We've been doing a
If-
tutorial for 6 months, homie.
go. But yeah, 6 months is only like what? Like
It's been like a week and a half.
12 episodes?
16. This is 16 episodes, Jasher.
Ooh,
That doesn't make sense with 6 months then.
I don't know.
Because
like,
it wasn't. It's been like 8 months. We started when I moved out.
oh,
There could have maybe holidays, you know.
maybe you know.
Give
Who
a
knows?
couple days here
Okay,
and
it
there.
was a long tutorial, guys.
It was a
Okay.
super long
I
tutorial.
just said so tutorial may not be the right word. We've gotten done with the
Intro?
what's the word?
The fluff episodes.
The-
Prequel.
The fluffisodes.
The
No.
No.
It's the
Synopsis?
beach episode. The bottle episode.
What's the thing when the person tells you things about the world? There's a
Mon-
word for that.
Expository?
Exposition. We are through the
You
exposition.
said expository. My brain heard suppository, and I'm like,
Expos-
don't think that's where
Expository.
we need to be with that.
No, we just learned about expository
yeah,
writing.
Yeah, we finally
That's a
got to the
different
title
screen.
screen. We finally got to the title screen,
Dummies
but
After
it's like a
Dark.
really long, like you're past the intro, you've started playing a lot, and you're like, oh, maybe this game doesn't have a title screen, and then suddenly it just shows up out of nowhere.
Ooh.
It's like The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, where you watched for like a full 13 to 20 minutes before the opening credits started.
That might some long plot twist. Let's
What?
Yeah, so basically we've gotten through all of the beginning stuff, and we've gotten through the like how the game's gonna work after, like continuing. And now we've kind of filled the plot in, and now we have the how this world works, and now we're into the now we're gonna find out what this season is about. It's like a new show. Like we've gone through the characters' backstories, we've gone through all the other stuff. Now we're getting into like the meat of this season.
I hate that you say that, and my brain went, last time on Beverly Hills 90210. It's just a whole ass recap.
Last time on Tephra.
Do it. Do it, you
So-
coward!
Do it now.
Last time, Gabe met his dad.
We suddenly
Never
realized
met.
where Gabe's daddy issues came from.
He didn't
I
even
had
know
a-
he had a dad.
I didn't. I had a nice conversation with him. Turns out he wanted to save me. Wild times.
Oh, he really was trying to go get milk.
Oh,
Sorry.
Milk is curdled.
the line was just too long.
Oh
My bad.
no. Yeah, so kind of like where we're at is you guys now have a secret base. You have people helping you. You have some fighters. You have like one person who's like you got one person who's doing like a lot of the smart stuff that you guys aren't great at.
You're not wrong, but it was
So you hired the
unnecessary.
smartest guy in school to help you, who probably
Yep.
won't be good in a fight. It's like,
It's
here,
fine. That's what we're
we'll
for.
do all the punching. You just stay here and figure out what we're doing wrong.
He's our guy in the chair.
He's
The
like,
guy in the
Uh,
chair.
So what's happened over the last 2 weeks is Alistair has been basically spending all his free time and has actually canceled a few classes where he's like, yeah, he's canceled class.
Wild.
Yeah. And so you guys have gone to class and he's just been like, submit your questions, we'll cover them next week. Bye. And then went back to the secret tunnel. And so he's been spending every waking hour he can with Aya's book and just trying to figure stuff out. You guys walk down and enter the secret tunnel. And as you get in there, there's a new door.
I'm just afraid if I try to start shrinking, I don't know how I'm going to stop. Oh, there's a door. Sorry.
Walking out of the door comes Alistair, holding far too many scrolls again, places them on the table, and starts working on a whiteboard.
And I tell him acrylic boards are just better in every way, and tell him all the advantages of acrylic boards.
A weird hill you're going to die on right now.
Listen, this is something Sparky has found out today. Acrylic boards are amazing. Because listen, do you know how much junk you have to clean off a goddamn whiteboard every day? It's ridiculous. Acrylic boards, you just put a little Windex and you're done. You're done. Nothing stays on there, nothing stains it.
I think this has accidentally become Sparky's Roman Empire.
Like me when I used that Japanese professor chalk for the first time. Could not ever use another piece of chalk again.
Chalk
And
is a
it's
bad touch.
Oh, not this stuff. This stuff is like feels like you're drawing with an oil pastel.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
so
know.
smooth.
Doesn't sound chalked up as it
Anyway,
is.
Alistair, did you say any of this out loud?
Yes, absolutely. I've told him about acrylic boards.
Okay, then he has one now, because of course the moment he heard of one, he was immediately would get. What do you have a
Excellent.
magic room that he can get anything he wants from. Like, it's a room that is the same as the plates, except for you can order anything.
Excellent.
Just don't morally question where the stuff's coming from.
And if he writes with different colored markers, he can write on both sides. Without it hindering his vision.
I don't know.
What?
So, I have one in my house.
Oh,
You can
God.
write with white marker on one side and purple on the other, and you can't see the purple through one side of the acrylic board, but if you go to the other side, you can see the purple but not the white. It's pretty great.
Man, the immersion.
I
This
have
is
no
so
idea
good.
what you're talking about. Anyway, so we're gonna have to. So Alistair comes out of this new door that supposedly leads to a new room, and comes out with the book, and he hands you back the book, Aya.
Oh, thank you.
So I may have cracked something in it, and we may have a problem.
Oh, as opposed to not the end of the world and weird shit happening?
Of course, beside that, that's
Okay, just making sure this is a separate entity problem.
Look, we already know that. That's not necessarily an immediate threat. This is something that is much more pressing and urgent, and maybe how Sin is getting people and other things into the school.
Okay, what's poppin'?
So very, very immediate.
Yeah,
There may
this is
be
fairly-
a portal in the school.
Like
Like
an unauthorized one, I
Like
assume?
unauthorized, unregulated, no one knows about it kind of thing.
Sounds very much up your alley.
And it may be below, as far as I understand, below where Gabe found the child.
Oh. Would I know how to get there or remember? I sort of just ended
So
up
you've
there,
been
right?
there twice. The
Yeah.
second time you went there, it was different. So you're not entirely sure what's going on. But the last time you went there to save Kalanapi, it was a longer path. There were more obstacles in the way, and when you got down there, there was like crates and what looked like equipment to build or tunnel, or there was like a lot in that room, like they were prepping something.
Okay, so with that sentence, Gabe feels the pressure of needing to find the room, knows he doesn't know where it is, and he's sweaty. Continue.
Like visibly sweaty.
Oh no. He's a sweaty Betty.
Gonna roll
Oh,
for
no.
sweat.
What is that, a grit?
For sweat.
Is that a grit roll?
Is that a grit?
Sure.
Just
Grit
did
roll.
he wear deodorant that day?
Does Gabe know what deodorant is?
I don't think Gabe would know what deodorant is. Like,
Gosh.
You're
Sally
telling
might have
me
taught him.
that not a single one of us, after smelling him, suggested deodorant with our personalities?
Would you roll?
Just saying.
4.
Ew.
Like, I'm gonna say that Sally taught you what deodorant was,
Da-da-da. Cool.
Great.
but you are like dripping sweat down the side of your face.
Cool. School's so hard, guys. I don't know. Guys, I don't know if I know how to get back to where that was, because I think maybe I blocked it out because I technically let out a mass evil that could destroy the entire world. So
Haven't you been there twice?
We did to save Calliope, right? Same place, right?
Yeah, because we went there. Well, you went there to save me. I went there because I was trapped. But
Yep.
didn't we go back there for something else? Or did I start there? I don't really understand how it works. But I feel like we've been there multiple times. I don't know how we got there realistically, but I digress.
I mean, yeah, okay, we could try to find it again. We have a secret tunnel. I mean, might as well get a secret.
Do you think the book
Portal.
can tell us how to get to the secret portal from the secret tunnel?
So, as far as I can tell, it's beneath it. It doesn't really give... I'm translating a dead language from a planet I've only recently been to. Also, in a dialect that I'm pretty sure your father made up.
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of Pig Latin.
It's our secret language.
I just don't know it, okay?
I don't know it because I didn't pay attention.
I just kind of thought that my dad was sitting here speaking in tongues the whole time.
I only learned, like, I love you and hello and goodbye. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was 5 when we were learning this, okay?
Aya's dad is
I
like,
didn't think being bilingual was important.
I know Spanish. Como se llama?
it's like, I know how to speak Spanish. I don't know how to speak whatever the fuck my dad thinks we're speaking.
I think that's
Usually,
wingding.
she's from Britain. She'd know like French or something.
it's weird.
Oui.
Sparky's dad just speaking in symbols now, just
He starts speaking Simish.
Yes. I know she
all of a sudden somebody just gets mad at you and they're just like, Warfstein Garfsten Vorfta!
Gabe gets a
it when
plus
you
smiley
call
face
me
next to his symbol.
Good job. Gold star, sweetie. I love it. Chat's like, you can't fool us, Vex. That was perfect, sweetie.
That was perfect.
Hey, while Jasher is buffering. Hey, Gabe.
Yeah.
We're getting it so early!
Listen, Alistair's here right now, and I need him for the joke.
God damn it, Jasher, I see that.
That's hilarious.
Hang on, what are we looking at?
I'm crying. Jasher in the friggin' chat.
It was worth
He
it.
spoke winged.
It was worth it.
Beautiful.
You spent so much time going
And
through
less
I
than
gotta
a
get this right.
minute.
Less than a minute.
What is it? There's the Gemini symbol, the Capricorn. No, the Scorpio symbol, fucking ampersand. Oh no, there is a Capricorn symbol. Fantastic.
That's actual wingding.
That's the Zodiac!
Yeah, but that's how wingdings is. It just uses all the different random symbols as letters.
I hate it. I
Love
hate
this.
everything
Love it.
about it. I'm disappointed in so many life choices right now.
Okay.
So, squirrel chuck.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Marky.
What's the difference between Alistair and a squirrel?
I'm gonna start sweating a little bit more. Oh god.
No.
What are we talking about?
I don't. I can name a lot. This is a test.
Not a test, bud. It's my annual, my daily joke.
Oh, thank. Okay. Oh. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of stuff happening right now. Okay, what is it?
Unlike Alistair, squirrels are great at explaining things because they give it to you in a nutshell. But
Alistair is not amused.
I explain things very precisely.
And to be fair, they actually hide their nuts and they lose most of them. So
I asked you about dining hall spoons the other day, and I was here for 3 hours, Alistair. 3 hours.
Well, it's very fascinating how we acquire and what kind of spoons and where we
I
keep
agree,
them.
but 3 hours?
After 3 hours, Alistair, there is not enough spoons left for the conversation.
I don't understand.
Ah, sweet Jesus.
Oh no. It's Earth language, my guy.
It's wingding.
It's wingding. To Alistair right now, we're just going full.
I'm really gonna.
Can we do that to him, please? Listen, can we please do that to him? Can we just talk in Simlish?
You're gonna see him pull out a scroll and write down a bunch of questions, and you're gonna see it titled "Questions About Earth."
it's gonna be a long list.
It is a very long list since he's been hanging out with you actively for 2 weeks. It's his nightmare.
Can we agree to just actively lie to him about all the answers?
He has the internet now.
Oh,
He just
we can
looks
convince
it
him
up.
it's a lie.
We can convince him it's a lie.
How good is his charm?
Not very good. Have you met the man?
I know, but I was hoping maybe he's got that
He's rolling
autistic
with
quiz.
a D4. No, wait, that's not true. His brawn is a D4. His brawn's a D4. He's rolling
He's
with
got
D6.
that.
That
He's
doesn't
a
surprise
breeze.
me. Stop it! I am broken, crying inside. It's fine.
So
I need to know if he used Google Translate for any of the documents.
you see him just open the door and just shove a bunch of scrolls in the room, and they all kind of roll in and then go sort themselves. And if you look in the room, you notice he has a separate bedroom that he has basically given himself.
You're living in our basement?
Yeah, you all don't sleep here. It's very relaxing. I get basically the place to myself. It's wonderful.
I didn't know that was an option.
What I'm hearing
There are
is
bunk beds.
sleepover.
Like there are bunk beds if you guys ever needed to crash here, but it's like more like military style of like just bunks. Like it's just, but he like basically requested the room build a room for him, and it's basically all of his notes and a bed. It's like an entire library that he has written and a bed.
I mean, I'll leave it alone. Granted, last time I helped him progress with a month's worth of research, but I guess I'll.
You're invaluable, Gabe.
So, so as far as I understand, that there are a few interesting questions is the best way to put it. There are a few things that are mentioned that don't have any sort of translation, so I'm assuming it's maybe a name or the name of a place, something. There are things that I was able to, understand contextually, but it seems like there's someone who's able to make the portals. Someone who can cross between worlds, and I'm not sure how or who. So they could be good, they could be bad, they could be, it seems like maybe your parents were right and technically shouldn't be considered fugitives, and the history's all wrong and I've been lied to my entire life, and that's lovely.
Don't worry, it happens to a lot of us on Earth too.
Does it really? That sounds awful.
No, sometimes you just kind of find out that everything that you've grown up with knowing is actually a complete lie on the government's part, but it's no big deal.
Everything you know is wrong. Just to get the words and say the wrong thing.
Clompy suddenly gets very political. I've lived my life.
Oh no!
I'm here for it. Let's go.
I have lived my life in international waters. Your laws mean nothing to me.
And I'm British.
Gabe, I like squirrels.
I grew up in a tree, so...
Yeah, Gabe is on nobody's records. He does not have a birth certificate.
Does he have fingerprints? I need to know.
Even if he did, I feel like his...
Why was that met with silence? That's a yes or no
Okay,
question.
but like,
Do
hear
you
me out,
have
though.
fingerprints?
Your boy got 3D printing tentacles, right? He could just change his fingerprint if he wanted to.
Gabe, you're stealing everything from now on. There's no way to track you.
Why are we stealing things?
Because it's fun, Alistair. Continue.
It's not a good reason.
But it's
Or
the
a
reason-
valid one.
Alistair,
the reason
why do you
why.
study for 3 hours a night? Probably more than that, let's be real.
It is, and because I'm learning new things, and knowledge is the greatest power there is.
But why would you consider
And
it the
why?
greatest power?
Because I need to know things to save the world, apparently.
Why?
I'm very confused where this is supposed to be going.
I don't necessarily
Because
think...
you're a nerd and reading's fun for you. That is the answer.
I don't know if he necessarily considers it, but like there's this like deep concern on her face now, just like I don't know if he actually considers it fun or if he just has this like deep sense of oldest child syndrome. Everything must fall upon his shoulders.
What, I mean, I am the oldest. What does that mean?
Yes, okay.
Add it to your list,
What?
buckaroo.
What is happening?
Go
Every
on
day,
TikTok.
every conversation when I have to have it with all three of you is mentally the most taxing thing of my day.
I'm honestly
And
kind
I'm
of
trying to
Why is it so
understand. And I'm trying to comprehend a
complicated?
dead language that is anyway.
I've actively been quiet.
Thank you. You might be the closest thing I have to a friend.
That's right.
And-
The rest of us are your siblings.
much like your eyebrows. We are sisters, not twins. We love Alistair. We just want to make sure you know that.
What does
Just
that mean? Anyway, why don't you guys go figure this out? I'm gonna go read something.
Is it because
Maybe
he's
one.
fun?
Because it's going to relax me, and it was a fantasy book, and I was going to enjoy a fantasy book for once, and just let me be.
Isn't a fantasy book like just history? Like
What?
80% of the time. I don't know, bud. Where I come from, orcs don't exist, and I just saw one in the hallway, so...
Yes, there is a lot of your Earth fantasy is based on probably generational recollection of past knowledge, but look, it's
You read about computers? What is your fantasy world about? I need
I'm
to know.
reading sci-fi and fantasy. It's I'm just let me. And he's just gonna walk away and close the door.
Have you heard of movies? They have movies based on books. Like, there's a really good one. Aragon, I think it was. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm joking.
I will, Cody, I will strangle you in your sleep. I will eat your liver.
With some fava beans.
Aragon is Sparky's special interest.
Shut up. I didn't spend 3 years writing a campaign about it. Ah!
It is a
Or
completely
going on 4 years.
homebrewed Aragon campaign, and also you collect all the books in every language. You
Yup.
can, we'll leave it anyway. So you guys now have, you guys have a place to go looking for things. You don't have a lot. You have the book he's kind of put some notes in a couple pages. He wrote something that says moths. He wrote something that says devils. He wrote something that says kraken, something that says tiger, something that says ghost, something that says gremlin, and he wrote something that just says spring.
Okay.
I'll send you that list.
Please do, because you know what, Sparky will just do a brain rolls for it later. I have a proposal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
So if
Sorry.
what?
That's
Are we now engaged in a second campaign?
Stop
Cody?
it. Stop it.
Cody, are we engaged in a second campaign? You made a grave error, my friend. Anyway. Okay, listen. So here's what I'm thinking. If anyone's gonna know about shady, unauthorized portals, it's gonna be the nurse, right? But maybe he's
We need the
honestly my
nurse.
best bet right now. But if we gotta go to your boy the unicorn, maybe get some hair to placate him enough to let me talk to him to find out if he knows about any shady portals.
That's valid.
So
Side quests.
we just need to get unicorn hair?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be too hard, right?
I mean, realistically, we might get a smidge of a fight from the world's one and only show pony, but once we tell him what it's for, he might be able to. We're talking about getting stuff from the unicorn, yeah?
Yeah, but doesn't he love us?
He does. But however, I feel like he'd be a little bit apprehensive for us trying to. I think he'd be a little bit apprehensive about us trying to take his hair. He seems very attached to his hair.
We have Wi-Fi right now because we're in our room. I want to look up pictures of Earth ponies and all the cool hairstyles that they have.
Are you
and
just gonna
save
look up
them
My
to my
Little
phone.
Pony?
No, we're gonna look up show pony
Yes, I do.
haircuts.
No, now it's My Little Pony. And save pictures. That way we can just be look how cute these horses are.
There's a
Imagine
weird
how much more
Rainbow Dash
majestic
folder
it would
off
look
to the
on
side.
you, the only unicorn in existence. I'm sorry.
I gotta
I'm
make one of
speak
those.
words again.
I already have one. It's crazy.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Vex, say words again. I heard nothing.
Doesn't matter.
Next.
Doesn't
Continue on. Go forth into your adventures.
go forward into your adventures.
Go forth into
You're
your
gonna look
completely
back at this
kosher
later tonight.
non-4chan
You're gonna have to.
adventures.
Stop hyperfixating. Continue with your folders of My Little Pony and Rainbow Dash.
All right. We're gonna move past that.
Already have it pulled up. Got that shit on lock. Got it ready.
For later reference, I might save a picture of Rainbow Dash. Just saying. And never. Anyway.
We broke her.
A little bit. It's fine. You derailed me. Anyway. Pictures. That way, we can show him cute pictures and be like, but we're gonna need to cut some of your hair, and then I'm gonna keep it for no reason. I'm just saying, isn't he a vain little fella? I feel like this is the best route.
Yeah, so you guys want to go find Titanus? And or Windstar the Third. Or the First. Titanus and or Windstar the First. You find him. He is in the Great Hall. It's roughly dinner time, and he's just walking up and down the aisles trying to get people's attention. He's stealing food off people's plates and keeps walking.
So who wants to be the one
So
to
there's
talk
a little,
to him?
little Shetland
I
pony just
will.
walking up and down the aisles being like, hello! Ah, hello, students! Isn't it lovely to see me? Oh, is that an apple? And then, like, steals it off a plate and
I
continues
love
walking.
him so much.
Who's the greatest unicorn in the world?
Hello? Oh, hello! It's you! I love you all! You're the ones who made my day so special. I haven't seen you all in weeks.
We've been really busy.
I can tell. You are visibly sweating.
Oh God, I'm gonna sweat some more and walk away. I'll just go to the back of the group.
So, how can I help you? As he's like chewing on an apple that he stole from somebody's plate.
I'm gonna show him all the pictures.
Well, I did not know there were more of my kind. These are beautiful. I love them. Look at their giant heads.
I'm trying to find a way to explain him that I want. I
He's
explained
like
it
got
better.
his little puff and he's like swiping through the pictures. There seems
Okay,
to
so
be
I was
a lot
thinking-
of this rainbow one.
It's for later. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
I can't.
Listen!
I'm fucking crying.
It's only because. Only
Oh,
because
there's
I
some
think.
Pegasi and some. These are just normal horses. They're very rainbow colored. This one's pink, yellow. Yes. Why are we showing me these gorgeous, gorgeous creatures?
I was thinking to get a little bit more attention, spice things up a little bit. Like, when's the last time you changed your hairstyle?
Yesterday, it did not go over well. I had a full fro. No one
There's
liked it.
reasons for that, probably.
I found pencils in it
Yeah.
and a fork.
I thought that all of the like silverware and plates and stuff here kind of just like magically went back to the kitchen.
I don't know
No.
how my hair works, and also people put it in there. It was not my it was very traumatic.
Also, the definitive aggressive no from Aya. Like, no, I have so like I have so much silverware in my room. You have no idea.
I have no idea how much silver I own now. Right now, my spoon is currently, I don't know, with Freaky McFreak face. But
You should hydrate because we have people that did the thing.
anyway. I'm just gonna start playing with his hair.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, wonderful.
I don't know if he's
Ah.
supposed to be making those sounds.
He gives you he pulls out a brush and he holds a little brush. It doesn't make sense how he's holding it. It's just attached to his hoof. He hands you a brush.
Perfect.
That's mine.
Does-
It's sterling
does the hair-
silver.
Posture
Does any
check,
hair come
homies.
out on the brush? When I'm brushing his hair.
It does.
Like, fantastic. I'm just gonna select what comes out of the brush like I'm cleaning out the brush and then keep brushing his hair.
Oh, that is amazing. Somebody
And it
scratch
goes
my ear.
in the pockets. And scratching here happens.
Lovely. My daughter used to scratch behind my ear, but now she hates me.
Uh-huh. Who's your daughter?
Titanus Anor Windstar II.
I freaking knew it. Just gonna continue.
He's making like weird faces and shit. Now he's just like, oh.
Isn't he the third?
No, I keep messing up when I say it. He's the first.
Okay.
He's
okay.
first.
I'm like,
Wait.
he's the third and his daughter's the second. I have more questions.
You named You named your daughter Titanus as well?
Yes! It is a privilege to be named after me.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
She goes by Titania now, but I don't hate it. As long as she keeps the second, it is fine. We legally changed it.
All right. I'm gonna
Is
give him
this,
his final
is this
text.
Titanus being supportive?
That was lovely. Have you seen my daughter? She never eats in here anymore.
No, I'm off to find her. And he takes one step and then a little cloud and he just disappears.
All right, to the nurse we go.
Did you get the hair?
I'll pull out however much hair I pulled out of his hair.
He had a
Just like-
fro yesterday. It's a lot of hair.
And I put it back in my pocket.
I'm looking at Peony. No, wait, Kalana.
Hi, I'm
Sorry.
Kalanapi.
It does say Kitty.
I always look at like the actual like the Twitch stream because it's got everybody's names and stuff
Everybody.
up here.
Oh, it does. Nice.
I'm just gonna point out she's good. I think she can get anything she wanted to. I'm gonna like protect my pockets. I don't have anything in my pockets. I'm just gonna protect them.
I literally keep cheese in my pockets for you.
I love it.
What do you have that I'm gonna steal, Gabe? I am your purse.
I mean, okay, fine. I mean, okay.
Oh, the hair.
I'm just a girl in
Um,
the world.
Side note, your hair does look lovely today, Cody.
Thank you. It's greasy.
So you guys head down to the nurse? You guys
Yeah,
are
we
putting-
said heading down.
You guys are picking like some of the most straining voices.
But we love the nurse. He's
Yeah.
so
But
good.
the nurse is my best friend.
We work today.
It is you. How? It's not our day to work today.
Yeah, but I did a mission. I did a good thing. Just did a good thing.
He's gonna look at he's gonna look over at Kalanapi and over at Gabe and go. And he's gonna grab you and pull you in the back room.
Just me.
Yep.
I kind of
Hey,
want to be
look
nosy,
what
but
I
I
brought.
can't actually.
Give him all the hair.
There's just a sheet. It's literally just a sheet in front of the door.
Okay. What is it you want? What? Did you get the hair?
Yeah, look.
That's a lot of hair.
And he starts
I didn't know
and
how
you
much
see
I
him
needed.
literally just starts counting them. And as he's counting, they're
hairs?
braiding out. And then you start watching his hands move faster. And then it's just like this long braid of rope.
What's
Excellent.
that gonna do?
And he wraps it around his thing, and then he puts it in his bag.
Okay, so quick question. And it's not about the hair, surprisingly, even though I do have a lot of questions about the hair, but I'll save that for next time we meet. Would you know if someone was trying to get in or get things delivered secretly and unauthorized that even you don't know about? Like, how would one go about that? Where do you think they would put it? You
Who have you
know?
been talking to? Who have you been
About
talking
what?
to? About the secret
what?
portals that about portals that
I didn't talk
may
to
or may not
anybody.
be authorized.
I didn't talk to anybody about that.
I definitely don't have one in my office.
Okay. Has anyone not
Insight
gone through the one
check.
that's not in your office?
No one can get in my office.
Isn't this your office? Didn't I get in your office?
This is not my office,
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
but it is my office. But it's not my office right now.
Got you. Got you.
But
Is it
it
the
is
weird
my
white
office.
room?
but it's not my waff.
It's the weird white room with one single chair in the middle of the room.
Some more
Because I've been there.
hydration.
I have gotten in his office.
You actually have not.
Oh, okay. Because I just asked you.
He's been in the work. You've been in his workshop.
Because I've been in the white room with the single chair.
Yes, you've
That
been in
happened.
that room.
Yeah.
You've been in that
Yes.
room. You've been in the workshop
Mm-hmm.
where he was working on the weird bismuth, multi-dimensional, weird-looking creature.
Yeah.
And you've been in the black room.
Got you. Okay, those are the 3 rooms I've been in. Okay. Do you know of any others that you don't use that you just kind of be like, none of my business, none of my concern?
He's gonna like look around, and he's gonna look over through the little curtain. He's gonna stomp on the floor. A dial's gonna come out the floor. He's gonna spin it, stop it on a red one, push it back down. The room's gonna twist in on itself, and you're gonna be standing in a library.
Not the library, just a library?
A library. Gabe and Kalanopi, you hear weird construction noises coming from the room.
You might give a quick pause really quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to get to a stopping point real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Real good. Mama's working.
Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. I think we got it. Because I changed it to follower
Yeah, what
only.
happened?
One of the things that I have noticed is I've never had it happen that bad on my channel, but like holy shit, I did start getting a little bit of bot spam when I would go, like it's never been that bad. When we do the whole like multi-stream thing. So I have set it up so that it is follower only chat, because a lot of these things just come in and they just spam. So it's like,
It says 3 months only followers. Is my friend who just joined like a couple streams ago able to see?
Hold on. I'll give it for a day. There we go.
Thanks.
We should be good.
Okay.
Rad.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
you two hear weird construction noises coming from the room. Aya, you are now in a library.
Right.
And as he
Sorry, my
pushes the
friend's
dial back into the ground, it morphs into a desk, and he places a map on the desk. And as you look at the map, you see a map of the school, a very, very detailed map of the school. It is old. And then you see in red ink additions to the map. There's also a question mark by the storage room.
By our secret tunnel?
Roughly. It's not exact, but there's a question mark there.
Fascinating. Can I just take a picture of it with my phone? Shink.
What? We don't use those things. Are not secure. No.
Dial pops back up. He spins it, shuts it down, shoves you out the door.
What? No, I'm gonna go back in.
You go back in, and it is a empty white room.
Cool. I'm gonna sit my ass down on the floor of this white room and just yell at him into the void. I'm sorry. You have to tell me the rules before I do dumb shit.
Yeah, you two both just see Aya do that. Like, she shoves the curtain open, runs in, is just sitting on the middle of the floor yelling.
I just don't really know how we're supposed to help right now. Is this enough? Are we being supportive?
Someone Google really old swear words.
I don't think I got the right one, but I got the word tabernacle for some reason.
Tabernacle!
You get no response, but a
Oh.
weird faint odor of like grease.
Is his chair on the over
The
in the
chair is
room?
not there. This is the empty room.
I don't know why, but my phone came
Cool.
up with.
I'm just gonna wander around the room poking stuff. Excuse you.
Doesn't matter.
Excuse you.
How do you pronounce that?
So, so you have a picture of the map, and across where you have the question mark, you see a thing that's labeled false door, false wall, and you see a tunnel spiraling down.
All right. Thank you. I'm sorry. Send me what you want me to get next.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. And just for good measure, I'm gonna flip off the floor as I walk away. Oh, or even better, I will bite my thumb at him.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Thanks, chat.
And with that, do we want to take a quick break?
I mean, I'm good with it if you want to. I do feel like it's a little
damn.
early. Like,
is a
it's
little
like
early,
it's
but
like
I'm trying to,
9:30.
I'm trying to plan where I'm trying to figure out where my breaks are gonna be. I might have another break coming up. I could. Yeah, we can keep going. Depends on what you guys do. So you guys can head back down with all the new information you have. If you want to send that map to Alistair, or just update anything, you guys are kind of free. You guys have a idea of where to go.
Yay.
For this.
I'm not telling Alistair where the damn map is. He gets some information, but the old fart has given me his trust. Only I have the damn map.
This is a valid argument, though.
You've passed my riddle.
Interesting. I am the keeper of the books. Which also feels like a title that Alistair should have, so I feel like he's gonna be a little salty that he doesn't, so I digress.
Oh, he's really, you don't know this because he doesn't know this, but if he knew you were getting this one-on-one time with him, he would be so jealous and mad at you. There's a reason why he's the TA for this man.
Hydrate.
And he's not getting it because he's a goody fucking two shoes.
He needs to be a shady bitch.
He's a damn rule follower.
Yeah, we've got two types of knowledge seekers here. We've got a lawful good knowledge seeker, and we have a chaotic neutral lawful.
I was gonna say, if this
chaotic
man is not
neutral.
chaotic neutral.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna get the knowledge. I don't care how I get it. I'm gonna learn how these things work.
Exactly.
So yeah, you now have an exact place, and it also says, it also has next to where the tunnel is, changing tunnel, question mark.
Might wibble wobble around, but we might as
So,
well.
It seems like it's a direct path, like there's no branching paths. But it seems like the path between the locations.
Posture.
Oh my gosh, let me be a cashew.
No, sitting like shrimp. I love that everybody's got their big stretches. Everybody here's
So, yeah, you guys can head down there. You guys can go grab help if you want. You got options. You have teammates on call.
I don't. I want to make sure I have my broom with me because that came in handy last time. We were in the tunnel.
The secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Diggy diggy hole.
This is the
Diggy
secret
diggy
tunnel
hole.
that's not your tunnel.
Yeah, this is the weird tunnel.
This is the evil tunnel. Dark tunnel.
Can I grab and or prepare a few of those potions that we learned about?
You
The
have
healing
a
ones?
stockpile at this point.
I have a small stockpile. Do I
Yeah.
have? I told you I did want to make some just randomly botched ones.
Yep. you have a few of those. I'll say you have 3.
Cool. What? Well, I'm just saying you get to have creative freedom about this because I just did
know,
random shit with
I'm
it.
going to tell you what they do, but you have 3.
Oh, I have
You
3.
also
What?
No, I'm not telling you what they do until you use them.
Oh, okay.
Because you botched them on purpose, so you don't know what they do. I will say you also
If I
have
ask him.
3 of the puking potions.
Okay, 3. So times 3 puking potions, and then
No, you only have 2 because you used 1.
yes. And I haven't made any more since then?
You don't know how it was made.
Oh, that's right, because it was someone else's. All right. Can I ask? Can I ask Alistair what would happen if I did this?
What specifically are you asking? Like, are you asking if you?
I am
mixed these
asking
things
him.
together, what?
I'm gonna tell him what I did when I made the potions to see what the effects will be because I don't know what they did. Sure, but would Brainy McBrains know what it is? Possibly.
All right, I'm gonna roll for it. You can ask him, but I'm gonna roll to see if he knows.
Okay.
That's not magic. That's just knowledge.
Did he know?
You knew what one of them did.
What does he do?
One of them basically inflates the person like a beach ball.
Beach ball. Lovely. And then 2
They
times
go
2 mystery
spherical.
potions.
The beach ball balloons.
Mystery potions, and then
He has
how many
no
of
clue
the...
what the other. He has no idea what the other 2 do. Like you just
Beautiful.
mixed random things together. Like
Excellent.
it would be a miracle if he knew what any of them was. But I rolled high
Beautiful.
enough to know what one of them was because unfortunately he gets advantage anytime he rolls brains.
Beautiful. And
So
that's
smart.
why we hired a nerd.
Got a fucking nerd.
Anyway,
But he rolls disadvantage anytime he rolls brawn.
That's why we have games.
that's okay. That's what we have these 2 for. Not me, but that's what they have those 2 for. And how many healing and shield and mana potions do I have?
I'm gonna say 2 of each. Because
2,
it's been like
shield.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're just in there like figuring out how to make the potion they have in potion class, and then you just make random stuff that you know how to make.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Mhm.
anybody wanting to grab anybody for help, or are you guys just you 3 going?
I think until we know what we're up against.
Yeah.
You know, Kalanpi would kind of argue like this is maybe something we should do like a little recon mission for, especially because we don't know exactly everybody else's skills. Some of our friends are very big and very loud.
Yeah.
I also feel like I don't want to include them unless we have to.
Yeah.
So I don't want to toot my own horn, but we're the chosen ones, apparently. They're just
Aww.
okay, I know I sounded awfully excited. I'm pretty nervous.
That is what most of us on Earth call a humble brag, dear.
Oh wow.
You're doing great.
You're so good at humble brags.
Oh.
We're so proud of you.
Now I just need a shirt of Gabe's face just flat saying, "Oh wow."
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
It's like the most deadpan look, just wow.
Oh, wow.
Or better yet, it's like Gabe, but he looks like Owen Wilson. Just wow.
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 Oh wow, guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, look,
Wow.
you know,
Wow.
got these 3D printing tentacles.
I hate it here. Stop.
I made a key.
Yeah. I just put it in the lock and it turned into a key. It's pretty
And
great.
wow, it
Oh,
opened.
wow.
Wow, it opened.
Okay. I'm too ADHD today for this. Anyway. So yeah, you guys can go, when you brush up against the wall, you can feel that it's a false wall and you just step through if you want.
Yeah.
It's crazy that we found this so fast. This is I was sweaty for no reason. If I had $1, continue.
But we're gonna take a quick little breaky poo then, from the sounds of it.
We can, yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna try to put into effect some of the things that Oro just messaged me about. So.
Ooh, absolutely.
Beautiful. We'll be right back.
Alright, but yeah, we'll take a quick little spell. I'm gonna get a couple of things situated over here, over on the Twitch side of things. If you're hanging out over on TikTok, why? You should come hang out over here. The link is in the bio.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we cool over here.
Mm-hmm.
we're doing so good. So good. We got everything under
Chat
control.
over here is more fun.
We're professionals.
It's true.
It's a wild sentence. I'm gonna let morph out.
Alright.
Professional goofballs.
We'll probably give it about 10 minutes, so about 9:45-ish we'll be back. I'm gonna take your muted yes as a yes. Okay. Alright, we'll be back soon, guys.
I didn't feel like the kick was
Go
necessary.
vroom.
You
Back
could have
up over.
asked us nicely, and we would have meandered over. But a kick, awfully
Kicking.
aggressive.
No. Kick us.
Kicking aggressively.
No.
Sparky,
Good for you, I'm
Kick.
into
calm
that.
down. Calm down, Sparky.
You put this is the raging lesbian character. Hello, chat. How are you?
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back to the shit show. In case you're
This is
hanging
normal.
out. In case you're hanging out over on TikTok, this is not Dungeons and Dragons. This is Kids on Broom. It's a lot more narrative driven, and that's either a blessing or a curse when everybody in the chat has ADHD.
Somewhere in the middle.
It is a full-on blessing.
We got the ADHD. We got the TISM. Some of us got the both. That's me.
Some of us are definitely not God's favorite, and it shows.
Hey, that's
was-
hurtful.
Jasher, you don't have to be God's favorite. You're our favorite.
Yeah. You're right, especially when you do, like, your intro song voice, like we were talking about earlier. Stop it.
When I do my intro song voice. Welcome
That-
to Tephra.
That's not Jasher. That's not Jasher.
What if I actually started talking down?
You'd sound like Matt.
Oh my god.
Like, oh no.
The realization is hitting her.
Yeah.
Oh,
is
no!
where this is where my voice naturally wants to sit. I don't like talking down here because I'm a cute little Hufflepuff who talks up here. Yay!
I'm just a bean.
I'm
I'm
just a little guy. Just a
Sound like a
small little
chain
guy,
smoker.
okay? Yeah. So you guys have found the entrance to the secret passageway that led to the something or other. Maybe headquarters, maybe construction yard. Who knows? Last time you went down there, you guys had to fight some giant deranged bats and a horrifying, dripping, multi-headed fox person.
That's
You
right.
know,
It wasn't
normal
that
stuff.
bad.
That Aya made puke itself up.
Yeah, we've had some weird adventures.
And that was in your first week.
It sure was.
You guys are now like 2 months into school.
And we also have hydrated.
Ah,
Can we talk about how we trauma bonded so hard in the first week of school?
No, we
That,
really
like-
did, though.
Like, it was like day 2, and we're like, I'll die for you, motherfuckers. Like,
Okay, so first of all, we're the only students from Earth in this weird magical place. None of us know what's going on. We all realized that none of our dads were really in the picture, except for mine.
mine was.
Oh, he was?
yeah, she
I
was
love my
basically
dad.
raised with her dad. Like he
Wild,
was at
must be
home-
nice.
Like her dad was more home than yours was. Her dad lived with her mom.
Wow.
I play games to escape.
It makes sense,
And
though. He's
Cody
a cat.
had
He's
no
got
parents.
he's got territory issues.
No parents.
Not me. I love my dad.
Me make your dad so proud. And me, I fucking love my dad.
We get it. You're all without fathers.
Stop it! Stop derailing the campaign! Guys!
You invited me here.
I did! I knew what I was getting into. Anyway, so you guys are at the head of the tunnel.
I hate that my brain just like looks at the shark and all I can think about is I never knew my father.
So I guess we're gonna start making our way. As we're going down the tunnel, I would like to try and extend my tentacles and try to feel like forward to
Okay.
get I'm nervous. So whatever I have to roll for that.
So wait, your
Yeah.
tentacles are scouting ahead.
Yes. Little grippers are.
Grippers are trying to grip
Give
you.
me a... kind of like that. Yeah, give me a flight roll.
Okay. So not
Add
looking
magic.
good.
Can I give him the help
Add-
action?
I mean, if you know he's doing it, yeah.
Oh wait, flight.
I can give you the help action.
I need an 8.
But the help is basically that's you giving him adversity tokens. So
I know. I was trying to think if there was a spell I could do that could make his things better.
Well,
I have
Cody
a-
does have a +1. I was gonna say if I
I
need
do,
to,
I
I have a
do.
+3 I can throw in.
I'll use that +1 now. Why not? I think that a 5 total.
Oof.
It's a different scaling system. Maybe we're fine.
so you start making your way down the tunnel pretty quick.
Downtown.
You feel you don't feel any resistance. It seems like a pretty straight shot. You come to a room that's open. You think there might be something in there. You're not entirely sure. You keep pushing forward. And suddenly there's something pushes back.
What? like does it feel like a force or like a
You
thing?
you feel not only repelled but pushed. Like you feel like you bump into something and then that something pushed you back.
Okay. Does the force feel like a magical force or like a physical force?
However you would think Shadow would feel pushing against Shadow.
Wild. Okay. Like a never-ending dance of mystery and delight. Okay. Let's
Why does it feel so forceful?
So yeah, your tentacles are just reaching out, kind of like mapping the path ahead. It's not the same as the last 2 times you went. You felt one room. It wasn't a very large room, but like you could felt it like opened up for a second, and then you just kept going through the exit, and then almost immediately after exiting the room, you bumped into something. Like your tentacles couldn't go further, and they got pushed back. So instead of like what they normally would do if you ran into something where they would just start going up the wall, you
yeah.
would just feel the direction. This felt like it was stopped by
It
something
stops and then pushed.
and then pushed back.
I will convey that to my allies, to my friends. I will. I will. Okay, so something's up ahead, and it doesn't want my tentacles to go through it, which I suppose fair. So,
Like,
Someone will make a joke.
so perhaps proceed with caution.
did you perhaps ask it nicely if we could go through?
Did you ask it if it wanted you inside of it?
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm sorry!
Consent
No
is
one was
key,
making the
Gabe.
jokes.
I didn't know I was. No. Okay. We're going.
I was
to...
like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
do
gonna
it.
do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Enter Sparky.
No motor control. Mouth control? Brain to mouth. Nothing.
That's called a filter. You don't even have
Don't
enough
have
of a
those.
filter to know what it is?
The filter is like a coffee filter that we put in during the day so that I don't say what I really think to 8-year-olds, and then you can take it out and it's all dirty and nasty.
It's
just
all
gets
dirty
thrown in
and
the trash.
soggy and shit. And you're like, well,
And then I just sort of cheek pouch it to feel something.
get you some of that like cowboy coffee shit. Just shove it in there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, I just need the caffeine, and I want it to kick in fast.
Caffeine pills.
Okay, so we proceed.
Something.
Can I see what was stopping me?
Seeing is hard to. Give me a brains roll just to see if you can comprehend what you felt. Because like basically like you're trying to like you were doing your like your tentacle vision, but like this isn't the same. Like where normally you would feel someone's shadows and then kind of know their shape based on what their shadow looked like. You touched the edge of this shadow and were pushed back. So like you're trying to tell me what an elephant is by reaching up with your hands.
Understood. What's a 4? 5. +1.
Did you roll magic?
No.
Yeah, because this was done with your tentacles, so this is magic. So you do get the thing.
I explode. Let's go. Okay. Wait.
Do it
Things are
again.
happening.
Do it
Things are
again.
happening. Wait. So. Okay. So, that is 11 plus 4, 15.
You have the best tentacles.
I've been told. Continue.
Stop it.
By who?
Sparky.
Yes.
No, Sparky didn't say that out loud.
So
Nothing.
Cody, you good?
He's dying.
Oh.
My cord is like tangled in my chair right now, and it's stressing me out.
I just look up and you're like upside down.
That's normal though.
So at first, what it feels like you have to think about it. Like you got pushed hard. So like, but you came in contact with it for a second before you were pushed back. So it's that time where like you see something and then your brain is filling in the blanks, but you're ADHD, so you fill it in pretty well and you know what you saw, even though you only saw it for a split second. But your brain is trying to fill in the blanks real quick. So the thing that pushed you back was way bigger than the thing you came in contact with. What you came in contact with was oddly small. This was like maybe 1 foot tall, maybe. It was roundish in shape, and it had either horns or ears or something protruding from its head. And that's kind of the shadow that you felt before you got pushed away.
Is it a? Oh gosh, it's like a gremlin. What is that?
I will say,
Someone feed it after
do you wanna
midnight.
give me a brains roll, or do you want to?
I was gonna say, can I do my little
Yeah.
tough stomp and see what it is?
I mean, like, no, I mean, like, read your notes. You have the book on you.
Oh. Yeah, books are cool too, I guess.
Books are cool too, I guess.
Somewhere,
Oh, yeah.
Alistair's
So
ears
are
just
you
burn in the
conveying any
background.
of are you conveying this out loud?
Yes, I'm doing my
Yeah.
best. Gabe. So all that explanation, but done like this. Okay.
All right. Bronze. Do I get anything besides my 50 billion plus ones?
I mean, you can do a brains roll, or you can just think about, like, it's been conveyed to you. You can just pull out your book if anything sounded familiar.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
you
Then
had
I'll just pull
notes.
out the book.
So if you want to look at your Discord, is what I'm saying. Like, the last.
Oh!
Yeah.
You gotta tell me directly, my guy.
I sent you a note of all the things that you were given as notes in the book.
Do not give me subtle hints.
All right,
I
yeah,
don't
so
know
here's what
what
we got.
subtleties are.
We got Kraken, Tigers, probably not a snowman, Ghost, Goat Eater, Spring Shoe, and Devils. And I know that these are all freaking cryptids.
Would I know this?
Listen, we said that she was good at mythology, but we did
Yeah,
not say
but-
she was good at cryptids.
Yeah, we said she's good at mythology, not cryptids, and
Yeah.
she's not the smartest.
No. And she's from Britain, and a lot of these are American ones.
One of them's specifically British.
Which one?
One of them's Irish.
Probably the spring one.
These are all
Oh,
like
right.
these are all rough translations. These are all like anywhere there's a question mark, it's like the translation wasn't right. But it
Okay.
was the best that was the best that he could come up with in words.
All right. I guess let's look at the goat eater. Trying to think of the size, or maybe I don't know. I'll just tell them, hey guys, which one do you think it is? Just hold up. Team effort.
I mean,
So-
would any of you done research into like cryptids or anything, or like you've had 4 weeks of like this library of infinite knowledge?
I feel like there would at least be like some kind of curiosity about how like the cryptids tie into like the Tephra lore and something, because as far as we were concerned growing up, we were always just like the kids of cryptids essentially. So it's like that smidge of lore in between. I feel like Calliope would have gotten at least like a little bit curious about it.
Yeah, and like you would have gotten at least curious when Sparky announced shows you, and one of the names on there is Kraken.
Yep. It's like, But
Right. Do we gotta do rolls?
Gabe probably wouldn't. He would be focusing on his
No.
magic the
Yeah,
whole
I'm
time.
gonna be.
Anybody
Yeah.
who's thinking, give me a brain roll.
Oh.
that's my sticker
Hey,
book.
you
That's
said
not my book
anyone
with
who's
things in it.
thinking.
My notes are more colorful than I remember.
There are weird
That'll be
Pokemon
a
stickers.
4.
And you said it was
hieroglyphics mean?
You said it was a brains roll, yeah?
Yep.
Oh god.
Brains.
What's the
With
You are not adding magic.
what's the DC
with
for it?
all my pluses, it's still a 4.
It depends on your knowledge. So like, how much? So you would have had like, so, Calliope would have had, Calliope would have had like a mild interest in it.
Yeah.
To like do like a gentle perusing. Aya, would you have done anything in the last 2 weeks?
I feel like she wouldn't have done any of the Earth cryptids. I think she would have gone more into her mythology base, trying to figure out.
Like, there would have been this overarching, like, knowledge of wanting to know all the cryptids. For Calliope specifically, the Kraken would have piqued interest real hard.
Yeah.
So, like, Kraken-related lore.
Okay. So everybody who wants it, I'm guessing not Gabe. Give me a brain roll flat. And depending on what you roll, it depends on how much information you get.
I'm
There's
gonna...
like no DC, it's just like how much information you get.
Okay, I'm gonna use my chat inspiration anyways to make it a 6.
Okay.
I had a 4.
So Aya, you get the idea that this was just a list of possible adversaries. That's all you get. Spring Shoe stands out to you, as well as Ghost. Those both stand out to you just being British, but you don't have any connection to them at all. You can't remember anything. Not maybe because they're not necessarily the most like talked about cryptids. Even though they're British, it's not like something that's brought up all the time.
Yeah.
Calliope, you get Kraken and you see the rest, and you're like, you just immediately assume, yep, these are all bad guys. Kraken's on that list, all bad. These are all bad. You're from.
Yeah.
Any idea? You. Problem is none of these are really close to Greece. I'm trying to think. They're, like, I have some on another list that are like closer, but not these specific ones. Yeah, Kraken's the only one that would have been close to you, as well as the one you fixated on. So you get the idea that it's definitely nothing related to the Kraken. You know where the Kraken is, as far as you remember. Like, it hasn't really left the Mediterranean, as far as you know, because it was still there when you when you came to Tephra. So, because your dad said he was keeping an eye on it. So, you can eliminate Kraken off the list with the 4 and the 6.
So, but with the conversations that she would have like had with her dad, right?
Yeah.
About all of his travels and where he's been and things that he's been like keeping under like lock and key, essentially. Would we have talked about any other creatures?
Give me one more brains roll.
Shut up.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. No.
Come on.
4 times.
That's a third explosion.
Does Kalanavi
Okay.
get a world-breaking ability
I
yet?
don't think so, but like it'd be really funny if
It might not be world breaking ability. It's not
That
an
is
ability,
a-
but like it would be a lot of knowledge.
that is a 27.
That's a roll. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Okay, so for everybody that's new here, one of the big mechanics in Kids on Brooms is the exploding dice thing. Every skill is associated with a die, and if you happen to roll max on that die, you get to roll it again and continue to add the thing on. So like your girl's brain rolls was a D8.
And you can roll it as long as you explode. So if you keep exploding, you can keep rolling. The statistical likelihood goes down every time, but like these guys have rolled 30s. So
That is, I think, the best roll I think I've ever had.
oh yeah,
That's awesome.
it is. Yeah, especially with a D8. I'm trying to think of which of these your dad would have known, because I'm going to give you 3 of them. I just have to guess like which your dad specifically would have any knowledge of. I'm going to give you...
I would argue that Dad would probably know of more land creatures than we would want to give him credit for, considering
no.
that he essentially has the morphing abilities of a Greek god.
Yeah. No.
He's
I'm
just not
trying
a slut like Zeus.
Is he a slut like Poseidon?
I feel like he's more Hades level slut, where it's like he's got his eyes for like one person, but for that one person, it's game over, dude.
My way.
He did
Oh,
stay
I do
pretty close to your
declare.
mom the entire time.
I do declare.
All right, so the 3 you're going to understand are Tiger, Ghost, and Spring Shoe. You remember him talking about another animal shifter that he used to fight. Like sitting down and having old war stories. Like this is just like, so basically Aya's got a journal of all of her dad's old war stories right now, but it's written in a language that no one understands. You got like sit down, but it's very much that dad story way where he like goes off on tangents and then just never brings back up the other thing he was talking about. You're like, wait, but what? More on that. Okay.
He just kept getting like little snippets
Yeah.
of your dad's
So-
undiagnosed autism about being
Yeah.
like, here's the tangent that we're on. That's on another story, but like this is what we're talking about.
So-
Dad lore.
You knew he used to fight a giant blue tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere off the coast of either India or China.
Would he have ever told me
Somewhere in that sea.
the name of said tiger? El Tigre.
He said blue tiger.
Just thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dan.
I take it back. That's the sassiest thanks, Dad, we've gotten so far in this entire stream.
As for the ghost, the only thing you can think of it being, because like as far as you know, there aren't real ghosts. Like you've never seen a real ghost. Like you haven't heard any ghosts. None of the teachers have talked about ghosts. There aren't
Dog?
just ghosts going around. Dog is the only ghost. Okay, dog's so weird though. So I forgot. Yeah, there's one ghost, and we have no idea what that thing is. Literally, everyone's been so confused by dog because, like, as far as some of these teachers are concerned, this is the first ghost, and like they've been weirded out by it.
Interesting.
You remember him talking about a banshee off the coast of Ireland.
Favorite. You brought my favorite.
And you remember him talking like kind of in like what a banshee is and how like he was like it was awful to fight and like he couldn't really get a hold of it, and so he just got bored and just kind of like tried to get rid of it as best he could and then sent someone else in to fight it because he couldn't touch it. He just got mad that he kept trying to hit it and it wouldn't get touched, so he sent like one of the other generals in to fight it.
Oh.
And then Spring Shoe stands out to you. But you think that was a mistranslation. It wasn't shoe, it was heel. And it is... You remember your dad talking about a terrifying serial-killing monster known as Spring-Heeled Jack. That he fought in Victorian-era London.
Interesting.
It was a very small creature that could jump multiple stories high in the air, had razor claws like knives, and for some reason always wore a jaunty little hat.
And these are all creatures that we are crossing off the list, or that are now prime suspects in the list?
So these are all now these are now translated, so you now know 4 of the actual names, as far as you know, of creatures on this list. You now have Kraken, Blue Tiger, Banshee, and Spring-Heeled Jack.
Gotcha. I love that only one of them has like an actual name.
Like, it's your dad. He wasn't really stopping to get their names.
He was probably like, hello, and then left. Like,
He's like, hello, I hit you!
that sounds about Dad.
Yep.
Why does your dad sound like Beck?
You have a crush on your dad.
Listen, we all have daddy issues, okay?
Oh no, Beck is your dad.
No! That's not that kind of stream! Also, Dad's voice was way fucking deeper.
Oh yeah, no.
Like,
yeah.
way deeper. It caught me off guard.
Her dad sounds like this.
It caught me off guard so bad when Dasher did it
Sparky
for the
had the
first time,
exact
so I was
same
like,
problem.
Oh, Sparky did.
And Cody never heard his dad speak until just recently.
I never
Yeah.
knew my father.
Because
So
his
fine.
dad doesn't have a mouth.
Complicates things.
That would prove to be a dilemma.
So yeah, you now
Yeah.
know 4 of those things.
Sweet.
So you get the idea. It's probably not the ghost, the banshee. It's definitely not the kraken. It's probably not this giant blue tiger your dad talking. It might be Spring-Heeled Jack, but you don't know.
So far, just, like, out of all the contact clues, she's gonna essentially, like, relay all of this about, like...
Oh,
You muted.
I can't hear you.
Oop, my bad. But, essentially just kind of rambling on a little bit, like, embracing the inner dadness of being like,
Yeah.
well, you know, it's probably not the blue tiger because of this, and I know that it's definitely not the kraken because my dad probably promptly kicked the ass of the kraken, and kind of like I went after the kraken for a little bit, more so the kraken went after me, but like Spring-Heeled Jack though. It's right here. It's in the book. That's what we know this word is now. We could probably use some context clues later, like a weird little search and find to figure out more words in your dad's weird language, but I at least know what it's not.
Well,
That's helpful.
Well, actually, that is helpful. But based on all that, I think, based on what it felt like, maybe we're looking at there was a ghoul or devil. What was it?
So the other ones
The
that were
banshee?
there were a snowman, a goat eater, and a devil. That was the others that were still on the list that we don't know.
Damn, I'm banking on. Oh, so they had the horns, right? I felt horns.
Horns or ears, some sort of like protrusion, like some sort of protrusion coming out of the top of it.
No, he threw in or ears, which now gives me doubt. Okay.
Yeah, so like something there. So like roundish, like round body, roundish head, something coming off the. It was a very fuzzy shadow. Like it was like
A
like,
fuzzy
candlelight.
shadow.
Like it was made by like candlelight. So it was like when you touched it, like it was hard to tell exactly what the exact shape was, because you only touched it for a second before it pushed you away.
Hey, go back. See if it has a hat.
I mean, you guys just go down there. Like you guys could start walking that way.
Yes, but like carefully.
Did it feel like a bunny rabbit by chance?
It could have.
Have you ever touched a dog bunny rabbit?
A dog bunny rabbit?
Well,
no.
I'm just assuming that everything is dog.
No. Oh no, dogs are friends.
Do you not consider rabbits friends?
I've had to eat a lot of rabbits.
You can eat your friends.
Rabbits
Crazy.
are friends, not food.
I have eaten plenty of fish. I've also befriended many a fish. I went to a wedding once.
Have they ever screamed at you before you ate them?
Wait, do you talk to fish?
Yeah.
This is a whole.
This is
right
new
now.
information.
This is.
I don't know
What is
what I don't know what about me would give you the assumption that I can't talk to fish, but like, yes, I can.
I mean, you did just say that you went to one's wedding, so
Yeah,
one
it
can
was
assume.
a glorious
hopefully.
ceremony. They
What
got
are they
married in
talking
an they blub, but like they got married in an anemone. It was really cute. I was a bouncer.
What?
It's canon now, alright? Calliope's been a security guard at a clownfish wedding.
Cannon.
That's noteworthy. That's going in the notes.
That's going in the notes. It's gonna come up in like 4 months.
Oh, that's getting brought up anytime I possibly.
We need a bouncer.
It's
I
going
have
in your character profile under backstory. Fish bouncer.
Okay,
Oh no.
if we need a bouncer. We already
Guys
knew
start
who we were
making
gonna
your way
pick, but
down,
like,
or do you guys?
yeah,
What?
we're making our way downtown.
Yeah. So you come up, you
When
walk for a
everybody's
while, and then you
vocal
come
stems
up
go off
on
at the same time.
the first room. It's just kind of, it's not necessarily a room. It's just kind of like this round bit that's wider than the tunnel in front of you and the tunnel you just came from.
Like a little bulge.
Yeah.
Oh. Is this the bat room?
No, the bat room was much bigger. This is
The bat cave?
Column. It had
I
like
was
some
thinking
sort of column in the middle. Like this is different. This is just some sort of tunnel. It's got a high ceiling. It's just like this cylinder of space.
Okay, so I got shoved back right through there, and I'm gonna point with my good arm.
With my good arm.
Is there a good arm
give me
when
a
you
grit
no
roll.
longer have a second arm?
Gabe, give me a grit roll.
Grit. Shit. I just pointed.
No.
It's not great at. Grit's not awful, but it's not that great. It's 100. Oh no. Oh, Cody, this is the pressure's on. Oh, here it is. Ooh, a 9. Oh, grit plus. Oh, I have a +1. 10. Is it a magic roll?
It's split. It's split decision. I don't believe in this case you would be. If you have like bonuses, if you have magical bonuses, you can add those.
Yeah, I have a +1 magic item I have on me, so it's a 10 total.
Okay. From above you, you see a flash of light come from above, hit the ground in front of you, and just miss your arm.
Okay, I look up to see where it came from?
You look up there, and it's really dark. But you see 2 glowing red eyes looking down at you. And you get the feeling that this is what pushed you. That it just moved into the room and hit up on the ceiling. And as you look back down at the floor, you see a 9-inch knife without a handle, just a blade, embedded 3 inches into the stone floor. And there are 9 inches sticking out of the floor.
Would this match the description of any of the monsters that we just talked about?
You remember Spring-Heeled Jack has fingers like knives. That would be the only.
Would they
thing
be
would
that
match.
long, though? Or would this kind of be in one of those situations where it's like, size doesn't matter kind of situation?
They could be that long, but they've always just been described as like long knife fingers. So you're not sure. It could be. It could very much be.
God damn it, Cody.
Gabe is immediately gonna pull out his wand and cast one of his spells.
Okay.
He's gonna cast Umbra Arrival, which is one of his Umbra Rival is what it is. Gabe shoots a tentacle into his shadow. That tentacle then emerges out of the shadow of a chosen target.
Okay.
And since he's in shadow, I'm basically just gonna try and shoot all four tentacles down into my shadow, and just have one tentacle kind of come out behind him.
Okay.
And wrap around him and try to restrain him.
Okay, give me a brawn roll then.
That's something.
Tested brawn.
Yeah, Cody.
I love that you're like, hold on, wait a minute. Putting it up in here. Doing it again. Wait, Brawn's his good skill, isn't it?
Yo.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you'd said stab, that was going to be a fight roll, but because you chose to wrap around him and restrain him, that became a brawn roll.
Oh, I'm built for grabbing, okay?
I got these grippers!
I got these here grippers. And so it's a magic roll also, so I'm gonna roll my magic dice.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, fuck him up.
Okay, so as the blade shoots down, I'm gonna pull out my wand. My hair is gonna fall in front of my face,
Oh no, he's hot!
and I'm and I'm just gonna point down at my shadow, and I'm gonna say, "No more of that." And as a tentacle comes down and wraps him up with a 37.
You're just going to hear...
Homie!
And you're going to feel him try to slash out at you as his hands become restrained.
I'm gonna look back at Aya and Cantaloupe, and
You see this dirty old top hat fall to the ground that has a feather sticking off one side, and that's what you saw were the 2 points, a feather and a hat.
I think I got him. My heart rate is really
Yeah.
high right now. That was terrifying.
Can I put the hat in my pocket?
Okay, So, quick little notion here. Can we just change it from Kalanopi and Aya to Kalanopi and Klepto? Stupid.
You can try.
What do I have to do? Is it my favorite stat?
Just go for it.
Just pick it up.
Pick it up, put it in your pocket, see what happens.
This is gonna hurt me. I'm gonna pick it up and put it in my. Try to pick it up and put it in my pocket.
Some wild GM game, like mental trickery. I don't like it. Stop it, Cheshire. You're stressing me out.
He
I'm not even
used
grabbing
my
it.
own threat against me.
As you pick up the hat, it cuts your hand open.
Like, how bad is the cut?
Like where she came in contact with the cut of the hat, the brim of the hat to pick it up, it sliced into her palm. The hat attacked her.
Damn, the
So,
outfit just
hang on.
just dressed so sharp.
Hear me. Oh my
God damn it,
god, this
Cody.
is the best thing ever, Cody.
Posture
That brings me
hydration,
joy,
kids.
thank you. So, hypothetically speaking, if I were to use a knife and fork that I do or do not have in my pocket to pick it up, what would happen? I want a nice hat. This
I
sounds
have a
like
better
good
idea.
thing to have.
I do have a better idea.
What's
Like,
your better
as-
idea?
As Gabe has got the bun man restrained, right? Kalanopi is gonna take that little like orb of water that we actually practice doing in class, essentially just like use the ball of water to like pick it up and just hold it. That way nobody's actually touching it, but it's not going anywhere.
Yep. It does not go in. I will say, if you had picked it up with the knife and fork, it was going to cut them.
I don't want a
But I
knife
rolled
hat.
really badly on the ball of water.
Huh?
I rolled real bad on the ball of water.
Can't
I rolled
slice
an 18
water.
against your knife and fork. But I rolled a 6 against the ball of water.
Can't fight the ball of water, homie.
The hat rolls attack rolls.
Ah,
The hat has a
fighting
mind of
bitches.
its own. It's part of him. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Would
What's
it
up?
with I could roll brains if you want me to.
All right.
Don't I have Dragonhide?
You do.
Can I use? Can I try to pick it up with a piece of Dragonhide?
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
Using Dragonhide like a damn oven mitt right now. What are we doing?
I
Just,
just,
I'm not thinking like I'm gonna use the corner of like a piece. That way, like my whole Dragonhide isn't like.
I'm going to tell you, Vex and not Vex, Kalanopi and Gabe, you now notice that Aya is pulling out Dragonhide. You are friends with dragons.
They are?
I feel like this should not be
Lys
piggybacked.
is a dragon.
I feel like this conversation should not be piggybacked
I
off
forgot
of
about
the "you can eat your friends" comment that we made like 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Try to bring that up. I'll bring up the fish bouncer thing.
You'll never live it down.
I have
You
too
know-
much information about this now.
Neither will the
Yeah.
fish that tried to invade the fucking wedding. So like,
Okay, I don't know if anyone can do fan art, but if we could get a Kalanopi at a fish wedding, that's all I'm saying.
Kalanopi at a clownfish wedding. Let's go.
I feel like I already told them about this. I feel like
No,
they
you
already
didn't.
knew. I
So-
didn't?
No,
you did not.
You didn't.
Nope, you failed to mention you had anything dragon related.
You didn't tell them about any of the illegal things you have currently in your pockets.
What's that?
And it's
Aya
none of their
hiding
damn
the fact.
business.
Aya hiding the fact that she has illegal substances in her magic pocket bag? No.
I feel like this shouldn't
No.
surprise you. In
It
fact, she's
doesn't,
gonna say that
unfortunately.
as she pulls that out. And this shouldn't surprise you.
All right.
I'm just using the corner because I don't want all my Dragonhide to get hurt if something happens.
I missed it by 1.
Motherfuckers!
It's a win. A win is a win.
You are technically holding it. It is shaking, and you can feel it trying to cut you. As you
See, I
hear
just want-
Spring Hill Jack up on the ceiling, like writhing, like, "Oi! Give him a play hat!"
I want your hat, my guy.
Hats go to people who don't try to stab people. That's a good
Yeah.
rule.
I'm sorry, you gotta say that again, bud.
Yeah, Jack is making you cut out real hard.
I said that's part of me had.
Your hat? Your
My had. My had. You're from Britain too.
I don't speak Irish, motherfucker.
I'm British. I'm from London. I'm from London, Poppet. Now get me my hat back.
Do they stab people in London? I don't think so.
I don't really think
Oh.
that that's a good conversation to be having right now, considering that they
You're
have
looking at the Ripper, love.
What, you kill like 4 prostitutes?
They only found 4.
Okay, but now, no, but listen, now I have to ask you about that. I need, this is Britain lore. I need more of it, please.
Now, like allegedly, if I remember correctly, Jack the Ripper was rumored to have killed hundreds of women, hundreds
Yeah.
of them, and
Now you're
many
getting
of them,
into you're getting into my serial killer hyperfixation.
many of them were eviscerated so horrendously that they could not be identified.
Yep.
It
I remember one that
Was-
was just a titty.
Awful.
It's so
was
gross,
bad.
dude.
I did a whole research paper, and I had to go to the principal for showing pictures.
Oh
It's
my
for-
gosh,
it's
I
for a
also
school
did a
project.
research project on this guy.
I
Except
had
my
it.
teacher was a little sicko like me, and they were cool with it.
And they were like,
No,
fascinating.
it was a child's mother who talked to the principal who got me in trouble.
Bombs. Anyway,
It was a whole research project. Like, we all picked serial killers to talk about.
wild.
Yeah, like it comes with the territory.
It was it was a forensic class. It was the most fun class I ever had in high school. Anyway,
Anyway,
All right, I guess I'll let go of his hat. I want his hat, but
as you let go of the hat, it floats back to his head.
Gabe, knock it back off his head. You don't get the hat.
I'm slightly worried.
Actually, just kidding. Don't do that, Gabe.
I'm still just holding him.
Okay.
It's
now-
probably the closest he's ever been
No,
held.
no, 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 no. I think you should let me go.
That's not an option.
No.
That's a
God damn
dumb
it.
idea.
I think you should let me go. And I'll go one way, and you just leave.
What exactly are
supposed
we?
to be gone.
No.
I'm supposed to be guarding this here tunnel. And if I'm all caught up like this, I can't really do that. And in my current position, I can't really do anything to stop you. So
I'll-
you should let me go, and then we'll have a fair fight. It'll be lovely.
Why would we want to fight? Why are you even in a school? There's no prostitutes here that we know of.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
Oh no, my wife.
Those lovely little bobbers just wanted to die. They wanted a chance, and then they died. It was on them.
Okay. Cool.
I don't think we
Hey,
should
what
let
if you
him
just
go.
moved him so that we could just keep going?
Better yet, why don't we just take him with us? And essentially, okay,
Oh
so
my God,
like
that'd be
another one of the things that we've been working on since school, the spell that Calliope had to protect herself, essentially, or to protect whomever, can also be used as a pseudo prison. Much like what we just did with the hat, but on a bigger scale.
Give me a brawn roll.
And after he has been encased, I would like to take a moment to freeze it. and essentially just drag around a fat block of ice.
Okay.
You said it's a brawn roll?
Yep, you're confining someone. Brawn.
Perfect. Gotta find
If it works.
one of my boys.
Ooh.
Dang it!
And it's a
If
magic
it
one,
works,
so I get.
Can I add something to the end?
Hold on, I gotta get a boy out of here.
Yes.
It's an explosion on the magic die. Okay. 6, 10.
Before you do that, I'm gonna give the DC is 28.
Damn it!
I just
gotta
exploded twice.
Ah! Because I only got a 17.
Cause you just
Oh my gosh, I got so excited. I was very sad. This was like my big fight for the day, and then it was completely taken out before it even started. Gabe, you feel pressure. Like, as it is pushing against the wall. You feel muscles tightening, and you feel suddenly what feels like a gunshot coming out of your tentacles. And you feel this man explode out of your tentacles. He shoots across the room, flips around midair, jumps back up to the ceiling, sprints around, bounces back to the floor, and now he's standing at the other end of the tunnel, bouncing in place. You look at his legs, and he has these thick, gross, like, human coiled legs. They're like twisted in on themselves, and they have too many joints, and they're like folded in, and he bounces on them just like coiled springs. But they're made of flesh, and they are just gross.
Thanks, I hate it here.
Yep.
Gross.
He has long, pale arms with sleeves rolled up on this old, dusty Victorian jacket. His hands are far too big as they come into these 9-inch knives on each finger is a 9-inch blade that is somewhat articulated. He has an old, craggy face with fangs and with blood red eyes, and he adjusts his hat with his knife fingers as he looks at you and go,
All right, now let's have us a fight.
as he licks one of the blades on his fingers.
I feel like that is not sanitary. Okay.
Now, I am introducing a new mechanic
Yay, mechanic.
Ooh, a new mechanic.
because I realize we're going to have more battles than most Kids on Broom players do. I'm going to introduce it's basically combat order.
Okay.
Just everybody give me a d20.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Here's my D20.
It just organizes things a bit better.
Ooh, hi! Hello!
There'll be a 7.
Can you explode on initiative?
Yeah.
I got a 28. She fast as fuck, boy.
She fast as fuck, she's going. She saw this thing break out. And it's like, oh, it's on site. Okay.
This guy is a huge bonus to initiative because I needed him to be fast and like I rolled bad.
Oh.
That feels bad.
I gave this man a +10 to initiative. I was planning for him to go first because like that's his whole thing. He's just fast.
He just fast as fuck, boy.
Speed?
Speed.
Speed? Did someone mention speed?
I got dice. I got dice on dice for days, homies. I got dice on dice on dice.
All right, what did everybody get? I
7.
know Kalanopi's going first.
18.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the list is going to be Kalanopi, Gabe, then Spring-Heeled Jack, then Aya. I rolled a 7.
That's not a good roll.
No. I gave myself a plus 10, assuming that would be enough. Narratively for him. Nope. Was not.
Oh.
All right. Kalanopi, what you doing?
Okay, where exactly is he at?
So you're in this round tunnel, and he's standing at one end, and you guys are at the other. So there's the room, and you guys are both at the either entrance of the room. You're at from where you came, and he's standing where you're trying to get to.
So what she's gonna attempt to do then, because realistically, his whole thing is like, he seems like he just wants to fucking move. He seems like a very like get in, get out kind of guy. So she's gonna essentially do the little training thing that they did with Beck, where like you basically turn the ground to water, but like pull him down into the ground.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a brawn roll. This is gonna be contested. Unfortunately, his brawn is not the best. That's fine. I probably needed an explosion there.
You might not. I got a 13.
All right. What exactly are you doing? You beat it. So basically, it should be close to what you said happened. So
Okay.
he goes to jump away.
Yeah, so he goes to, essentially, as he starts to, like, kind of go up, Kalanopi goes underground. The same way that we did with the whole, like, swimming thing. Like, she just dives under, realizes where Jack's at, kind of comes up, and then just pulls him back down. Like,
Just
grabs
pull
one of the
shark
little...
out of water.
Yeah, like, one of the... You said that his legs are, like, really gross and coiled.
They're like coiled and too many joints, and it's uncomfortable to look at.
Cool, I don't want to look at it anymore. Like, essentially treating it like when you play with somebody's curly hair and you shove the little finger in the coil, the whole arm is coming up and coming down.
No! That was upsetting, the picture.
I made this person! That's awful!
At this point, realistically, he's trying to kill us, so if I break his leg in the process, I break his leg in the process.
Yep, okay.
That's what you learn when you bounce at a fish money.
Just want to be like, I'm the
Oh,
bouncer,
you
not
think
you.
you can bounce? I was a bouncer.
You can bounce
Break
out of
leg.
here,
Okay.
but I break legs.
Yeah,
Would be amazing.
so you pull him into the ground. Are you, like, leaving him halfway in?
I'm gonna try to pull him down far enough so that it's, like, just his head.
Okay, I'm
Because
gonna
I don't want
contest
them,
that
I don't
again.
want them claws up here anymore.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 17. Do you want a second contested
I'm
roll
gonna try.
then?
So I'm gonna count that as your roll because that's still really good for what he rolls. Because this is all one action to pull him down.
Okay.
He rolled. Gonna do it, I bet. Nope. Once again, you have trapped this man. Why? You see him like trying to move, but it's just his head because the rest of him's in solid ground.
I said that. Oh. Okay. Hello, love. Look. How about you let me out and you give me at least a little bit of a fighting chance? I haven't even gotten to do anything yet. All I got to do is throw a knife at that boy over there, and I missed. So,
And I missed. And then I
Come on.
fired, and I missed. And I missed both times.
All the times.
and I got real tired. Took a nap.
I woke
Let
up
me out.
and had a popsicle. Had an ice lolly.
5, and I missed again. Now let me out of here. Come on, puppet. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Come on. Come on. Let me out.
He's how big exactly is Jack? Like,
He is 4'8".
him's a little guy. Okay.
He's shorter than I am.
Yeah.
So like very like as he's been coming down, like Calliope, it's like it's a full body pull. Like she's still underground essentially. As like just very shark like, very menacingly comes up to the surface of the water. And is like, I don't particularly think that you're in any pot to make negotiations right now. And the way I see it, you are
How
far
close
more
are you to him?
Huh?
How close are you to him?
Headbutting distance.
Dang it! Whoa, whoa.
No.
Oh, no.
No, the poor guy.
I'm rolling 20s here. I am rolling d20s. Yeah. Okay, continue.
There is an energy about you that is not safe for you to walk freely. And if you want to continue to contest this, I am more than willing to put an end to this so that you don't ever have to ask again.
What's it you want? What's it you want?
How did you get here?
Yeah. Same way as everybody else. Through one of the portals.
Who has access to the portals?
I'm sure everyone's got access.
Clearly not.
Well, you know, we just walk through and everyone seems to get in just fine.
Who is everyone?
I mean, you came through a portal, didn't you?
Are you saying that you are summoned here by a student?
I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is that I was somewhere and now I'm here.
You're transported against your will?
That's kind of how I get it. I'm just wherever they want me, wherever they need me, wherever they want to do anything.
Hey! Who is they?
And anyone who's got my book.
Who's got your book? And like, she's gonna just kind of look back at Aya.
I don't think it's this book, guys. Maybe not. The power of Christ compels you.
God damn it.
It's not my book.
I really hoped not, because that would have been a real
My
bummer.
book. Yeah, that's not wrapped in human skin.
I'm sorry, stop. Are you saying that your book is wrapped in human skin?
No, it's
Master
not.
Jack.
Every page is.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar to any of us? Or no?
No.
Okay.
Cool. Can I make him really scared?
You can try.
Yay!
Dang it!
What is that? Brains or...
That would be charm to scare someone.
Ooh. Charm. Plus. I have magic to make himself. Use my magic. That's a very dirty 20.
All right, I'm gonna roll charm. Great. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let's see. That is a 10, so you beat him by 10.
Woo. Okay.
How
I
are you
just
doing?
I just want to like not very close, but like close enough to be really bitchy about it. Just gonna grow just the ears, and have them kind of flatten back, like Who is your book doll?
Look, if I'm being honest, I don't know.
Description. Now.
Description would require me having seen them.
Okay.
So you're telling
I
me
would
that
want to find out.
you work for people that you don't know?
Look, when I'm told to... I'm a very simple creature. When I'm told to kill, I kill. And I relish in it. And I do the best job there is. Except for when I get sick.
And he's gonna again. Are you
He's
kidding
got.
me? Are you kidding me? I rolled a 1!
Don't try that again, friend.
He keeps struggling to get out. It's just him and the hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Calliope's gonna take a second. And, like, pseudo waterboard this man. As, like, the little water bubble that had encased the hat comes down
Roll...
and just surrounds his head with no air pocket like it would be as to protect.
Give me a fight roll. Oro, here comes the Geneva checklist.
That's an 11.
Test it.
Poor Jasher.
My dice have been rolling great today.
I'm so sorry,
Until I
buddy.
started rolling for Spring Hill Jack. This is, this is fine.
It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
no. Not the
Beautiful.
big bad. Not the big bad getting smacked with the shit die rolls.
And you just start seeing bubbles pouring out just angrily. And then you see it start turning like white.
Watching, like, the last little bits here, and he's like, just kind of like pokes a little bit of a hole in the bubble. And it's just like, blows air into it and then shuts the bubble again.
You guys just got straight carbon monoxide.
Exactly. Just releases the bubble in like a big sploosh of water.
Hydrate.
Are you kidding me?
So they're
I
underwater
should
right
give
now
this
still?
man
No,
the
it's-
equivalent of legendary actions. My gosh.
Okay, so essentially what's happening is, like, Calliope made the ground like that watery mud type of thing that we had in the Planar Conquest.
Yeah.
Around Jack, it is solidified. It is just ground. And since he wants to argue and be a little shithead, his head is encased in a bubble of water. And as he starts to turn that whitish color and his eyes start to kind of bulge from the lack of oxygen, the water dissipates. Like, it really, like, dramatically, like when a water balloon explodes, just poosh. I would suggest it is in your best interest to stop fighting. I'm not trying to make assumptions here about a man that has clearly been around for a decade or a millennia, whatever you insist. But at this rate, you seem outmatched.
Told them they shouldn't put me in a bloody tunnel. There's no room to jump. Fine.
And, like, Calliope just kind of gestures to Aya to continue her dramatic.
All right. What do we want to? This is not happening in real life. What do y'all want? I had to ask.
We're trying to figure out how he got in here in the first place and how the portals continue to open. One of the big things is he's got a book that somebody holds on to, if I'm understanding this correctly.
Yeah, a flesh book, which means someone has a flesh book. And we gotta figure out that who
I want a better
probably.
name for that. But we'll keep going.
Flesh book? You don't like flesh book?
I don't.
Yeah.
You don't like the... See, Death Note feels like a copyright thing, but I digress.
Skin jacket?
Stop it! I don't know. I'm kind of into Flesh Book, I'm not gonna lie.
Flesh book!
What are you, Flesh Book?
Alright.
I caught that. Lockwood.
Alright. So he doesn't know who has his book.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who has his book. Does he know how to find his book, though?
You can ask.
Sure. Do you know how to find your own book, or are you just giving it out to anyone who has a library card? Like, what's going on, dude?
Don't give it out. People find it, and then I show up and I kill whoever they want me killed. I just do what I want, and all I want to do is kill. And all they gotta tell me is say, "Hey, kill these 3 kids from back from Earth, and kill them dead, and then you're free to kill everybody else in the school. Yay!"
So how did they communicate with you then? You've never seen them, you don't know who has it. How do they tell you who you need to kill?
Well, when they write in the book, I hear it in the head. So we have a little conversation through the book. That way, they never get caught, and I just go do the killing. And then, usually, I can escape. Come on!
Can I
Poor
put
baby.
I would like to at least try to extend my threat. I want to put him in a little, essentially, not bubble, that's like, you know, like those like little, you know how the rings that go around the seraphims?
Yeah.
Like the rings of whatever? I want basically, if he tries to struggle and hits the rings, he just gets really fucking scared again. So he quits trying to
Give
move so
me
much.
a charm roll.
Sure. Charm, and
Difficulty,
magic. Don't tell me difficulty till after I roll.
Okay.
Da, ba, da, 12, 6, 6, 6,
Oh! Do it!
3, 6, 6, 6. Ha, nice.
Ah.
Alright. Who's good at math?
I have a calculator.
12.
Ish.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You beat it. Good job.
Wonderful. I just want to make it so he stops trying to escape. Every
He
time
doesn't know what they are. Of course he's gonna keep trying to escape.
Yeah, and every time it's like an electric fence and a fucking poodle. He's
He can't roll enough to escape this stupid rock prison.
And now he won't want to.
Now I've got to roll charm to see if I can, because I finally hit the DC. Nope. You feel Kalanope, if you're feeling the stone at all, you feel him cut through the stone, hit one of the rings, and stop.
So, like... Sorry,
So
I missed...
he moved his hand a
Mhm.
fraction, cutting through the stones, and then he hit one of Aya's weird concentric psychic rings, and then stopped.
Are you afraid that you can't cut through that?
It hurt my brain.
I've been told that many times.
He's through.
Come on, loves, you gotta let me out.
No.
I'm not meant to be confined.
No.
Why? Is something
All
going
right.
to happen if you are confined?
I want to make the rings tighter. Just getting smaller.
You hear a loud pop from the ground, and you watch him jump down through solid earth. And he hits the rings and runs.
Can we chase him? See where he goes?
Kalanipi might. He's currently jumping through earth.
Yeah, as soon as the, like, goes down, she's gonna dive after him.
So he's just going straight down. He's not going, like, down and out.
Alright, give me a flight roll.
Yee.
This is contested. Great, yes.
Hell yeah. Let's go. The math be mathin' though.
Some exciting things happen.
27.
28! Yes!
Oh, you piece of shit! Ah!
Adversity token, Bobby! Adversity token!
I can't. It's contested.
It is contested.
Oh, rude!
He just barely escapes and then books it. He's gone. Like, you feel like as he's jumping, with every jump, he gets faster and faster and faster and faster until he just blurs. And is right as you're about to grab him, you feel you're close. He jumps again right before you come in contact and is...
She's essentially gonna kind of keep like that little like tremor sense on while like swimming back up to the surface. Gets up like very defeated. Is just like, I lost him. He's fast. He's blindingly fast.
Well, I mean, at least he's not blocking the tunnel anymore. This was supposed to be a recon mission, guys. We're doing great.
Well, I mean, realistically, we learned quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if he's the only one that can do that kind of thing, though, or like he has like a hit book essentially.
Yes, he does have the flesh book.
And more importantly, he was specifically told that we were the objective, and that everyone else was essentially a prize.
I think
Yeah.
maybe we've been walking around too casually, and maybe we should kind of be more on guard more often. I want you two to be safe.
So how do we do that then? I mean, realistically, everything in this world doesn't make sense. We're getting a little bit more used to it, but at the end of the day, we're not from here. We didn't grow up here. We don't understand what normalcy is here. Everything is foreign to us. Everything is strange.
I mean,
Is this something that we call on everybody else for? Not like our friends, but like asking for help for our hires, from our hires up?
the government?
Fuck the government.
You want to ask the government for help?
Listen, I've talked to seagulls, they work for the bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.
Lana, you smell
Yeah.
blood.
What?
Is it back down in the hole?
No, back down the tunnel that was being guarded.
Does it
You
smell?
smell a lot of blood, and
Does-
it does smell fresh.
Does it smell familiar?
No.
Okay. So essentially, she just kind of like push-ups from the ground and like gets out, shakes off the like rock and the sediment and whatnot.
Is it dust?
No,
I'm
it's.
just. Sorry,
I'll-
sorry.
But I think that being on guard thing is going to have to be very prevalent right now. Again, continues to keep the little like tremor sense on above the surface now, in case there is anything down, as she gestures towards the hallway. Something is dead. Something is freshly dead.
Can I use my spidey sense to see if anything living is down the halls?
Yeah. Give me what did we decide was your emotion thing? Was it charm?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, give me charm roll.
I think we picked charm. Charm and magic.
Yeah.
We love charm and magic. Those are some of my higher stats. Yeah, baby. That'll be a 16.
Just beat the DC. You smell you feel like a very quickly fading life force.
Oh, they ain't dead yet, fam. Let's go. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
as they
I was
start to
looking-
kind of book it.
mhm.
Smell of blood gets thick. Aya, you feel a wall of pain and despair.
Someone's not a happy camper.
If they're near death, I
Guys.
can't imagine that they would be.
Yeah.
You feel a portal. You've never like known that this is something like but you feel the same feeling you felt when you walked through the portal. It like you've only been through the portal once ever. But that time you tried to make a black hole, it almost felt similar to like the idea of a portal, but where your black hole would have been a bottomless well, this
is like a fixed point.
a fixed point that's connected to somewhere else. But it feels like shadow magic, and you feel this force as you see a woman strapped to a chair, a pair of wings, dark, shadowy, moth-like wings, cut to shreds, lay on the floor around her. As her back is dripping blood.
Was there a moth person that we fought in the Planet Conquest? That was a dude, though, right?
So it was a
There's
guy
Moth
who could
Boy.
summon a giant moth.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
have wings himself.
Got it.
Yeah, and it's not any of our
And
fairy
this
friends.
this does not feel like a hybrid. This feels like an ashen person.
Oh.
Oh, no. Alright. I just
Mothman.
You see her eyes are flickering as she has bright, glowing red eyes.
try to pour a potion on her. I have potions. One of the healing ones.
And as you're doing that,
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Is she bound to the chair?
Yeah, she is bruised how tight she is strapped down to this chair with leather straps. And you notice there are small cuts all over her body.
I'm gonna just try to break the wrap shredder on my tentacles just to grab them and just rip them. I just want to.
That just happens. It's not very hard. You also notice that there are, Aya, as you're going to give her a health potion, you notice that there are other bottles of what looks like health potion strewn about, like she was being kept alive and then brought to the brink of death and then brought back and then cut again over and over and over. And you don't know, you guys can't tell how long this has been happening, but the floor is pooled with blood. And you can tell that this portal is being kept open by her forcefully. As there is a sigil carved in her between her clavicles.
So it's carved into her.
Mm-hmm.
And if the sigils, if they're, for lack of a better word, defaced.
You've seen in the past where if you scratch a sigil, it stops magic.
Okay. Can I see if will giving her the healing potion seal up the sigil? Like, will it?
Yeah, you'd have to like put it on it directly, like topically, if you're trying to heal a very specific place. Health potions work topically, but if you're just trying to heal the overall body, they need to drink it. But if you're just like trying to heal specific places,
Okay, then I'll give her one to drink and heal up the other one with.
as you pour the potion on her chest, you hear an audible, like, very raspy sigh. As the portal closes.
Yeah, we need to take her to the nurse. I don't think this potion's gonna hold her.
Can I put her on my back and like wrap her in my tentacles?
Yeah.
And then I also want to
before-
cast a spell if I can.
I was gonna say before Gabe picks her up, knowing how defaced her back is, Calliope is gonna take a second to try to at least close a lot of those wounds.
Yeah.
I can produce whatever I need to with my 3D printing tentacles.
You're able to stitch up the wounds. She's no longer actively bleeding, but it is still.
There's been a lot of
looking back.
There's been a lot of blood loss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You pick her up and you guys, as quickly as you can, run to the nurse.
On the way there, I want to cast my spell Greenwood Grove. It just creates a relaxing illusion of basking warmth and sunlight amongst the treetops. It's supposed to take away the person's will to fight, but for now, I just want her just to experience.
It's so cute, dude.
Yeah.
But for now, I just want her to experience just laying in the trees.
Dullest
You're muted, babe.
I-
There you go. No,
Sorry.
you're good. You're good now.
You see the dullest smile as she seems to relax. And Aya, if you try to touch her mind, you feel that, or just like her emotions, you get a sense that this has been going on for months.
Oof.
You guys get her to the nurse's office. Luckily, it's late, and it's no one else is there. But as soon as you enter with someone who's actually injured, the nurse is already there. He comes out with what looks like a modern day gurney. Pulls it out and then like immediately rushes her back, hurt and thrown over. You go back there and it is a fully equipped hospital, what looks like a fully equipped hospital. Gets her onto a bed and starts pulling down these tubes from nowhere, strapping her up, getting her on what looks like almost magical life support, and starts pumping this glowing like cyan fluid directly into her, and he starts making a poultice and rubs it on her back. He walks over to you guys and close it and kind of ushers you out and closes the curtain, And as you do, you hear the construction sounds, and he opens it back up and he says, "Come on in." And it's what looks like a small sitting room. There's a couch for you three to sit on as he sits in a chair. He grabs tea, and he hands each of you a sucker.
Hey.
Calliope is so content right now.
Okay, so I was slightly aware of the things you three have been getting up to. Was I supposed to be aware of this knowledge? Maybe not. Mistra, I didn't know she could still get back here.
That is her name? Estra?
Yes. Mistra.
Mistra.
Mistra. She was one of the first who decided to stay on Earth. She was the one who translated the prophecy. And she's Luna's daughter.
Or, not Luna.
Leela?
Yeah.
She's Layla's daughter. It broke Layla's heart. And even more so now that they're aware that they got the translation wrong, which I always knew was wrong, but I keep to myself. Assumed everything would work out. Look, mostly right. I'm gonna do what I can to get her stable. It's going to take a while before she's capable of waking up again. I'm gonna do what I can to soothe her mind so that she won't be too permanently broken. What did you all see down there?
Fucked up, dude. That's what we saw. He got weird legs.
His name is Springheel Jack. Jack the Ripper.
You see him pause.
I thought he had died.
He got away.
He looks like he should be dead, realistically. He's one of the most grotesque creatures I think I've ever seen.
He's not even one of us. Or one of you.
What the hell is he?
He's some sort of other. So you all know the true history. There were abominations created by chaos. Things that have dripped through the seams of reality as he has tried to break free. As they tried to break free, sometimes bits get loose. And they turn into things. They're never right. And all they ever want to do is destroy. They're not... I feel bad because they're not inherently evil. They're just anti-everything else. If that's what you want to call evil, it's unfortunate that they're sentient.
Whether we want to call him evil or not, I think is irrelevant, because he is.
Yes, that he is. We almost killed him once. And I thought he'd died. At least we'd imprisoned him somewhere where he should have. But obviously someone found a way to get him loose.
So he was set free.
It would appear so.
He had mentioned having a book that essentially tells him where to go, what to do, but he doesn't understand who has it.
So someone has the Book of Chaos. One of the bits that got loose millennia ago became a book. It's not his book. He probably thinks it is. It's a book for any being of chaos. You can communicate with them, control them. They don't like being controlled or contained or confined. They don't like order or structure. This book, I think, Chaos created to give some sort of driving force for his creations so that someone out there would be able to break him free. Because unfortunately, I think Chaos understands that he needs order to get free, and that's why he can't get free, because he has no order in him, and so someone else has to do it. So someone's found his book. This is troubling. Very, very troubling. Well, I think you three should get to bed. It is really late, and a lot has happened. Pieces are moving that have not moved in, well, ever.
Well, then I guess we'll have to stop him.
Oh no. The chosen ones have a prophecy to fulfill. Oh no.
Oh no.
Mr. Nurse, yeah. You seem like a person who is constantly on guard. We suddenly feel the need to increase our own personal security. Do you perhaps have any tips? I'm not saying that we don't feel safe sleeping in the school, we just suddenly feel a little bit more the eyes are in the walls type of mentality. I love it when you're muted.
She's not picking me up for some reason. This is a very quiet voice.
Aya,
Yep.
I'm gonna need you and your friends to possibly gather some ingredients
Fetch quest.
that may or may not be highly illegal.
Ooh. Raise stakes?
And if we're found out that you in fact had, or had even attempted to gather, not only would you be kicked out of school, you would most definitely be locked up. For life. Well, I'm gonna gather the list and send that to you tomorrow. But
All right. Via
one
what?
of them... Oh, your pockets.
Fantastic. Got it.
We can just. I'm not even going to question it. Never mind.
We have a special bond.
One.
Oh my god, we're like really close.
What? I can't do that voice while I'm laughing.
He's sending me pocket messages.
One of them may or may not be some shadow from Lila.
What if we just ask
That's
so
fine,
nicely? How do you... Okay. You know what? We'll talk later. It's fine.
It'll be fine. This is not going to be easy, but, you know, it should keep you safe. I mean, you could always go to the room that I can't figure out how you're getting into, or if it's a room, or what you're doing, or...
And you'll never find out.
I definitely will. Anyway, well, I need to go treat my patient. You guys can take those teacups with you. And enjoy the suckers. But off to bed.
And you're gonna see him stomp on the floor, and this big dial is gonna cut. The table is gonna go into the floor and come back out as a dial with thousands of sigils all wrapped around it, carved into these tiny gems. You're getting a better look at it this time because it wasn't like instantaneous. And he shoves you out the door, and then you see him press a dial and stomp it back into the floor, and you hear the construction noises.
Well,
And with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
Hooray!
That was incredible. I'm emotionally distraught. I now no longer like this Jack guy.
Like, that's rough. That's rough, buddy.
That is. You made me not like him a lot.
Woof.
Which was the
Not
point.
Not like, oh, Spring Hill Jack?
Yeah.
He was not meant to be a likable dude.
No, he is one of my favorite villains I have ever made. And yeah, he's great.
he's fun,
Highly inspired off of both of his myth, necessarily, and Skullduggery Pleasant, which is a series that everyone should read. It's currently 16 books. You should all go read it. It is fantastic.
That's pretty good.
I
You
gotta
haven't
work
barely
on
read
Hashtag-
book 1.
Hashtag not
I'm
sponsored.
almost done with book 1.
Alright.
You're quiet again.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
I love that you grabbed its face like it's like, what are you? An idiot sandwich.
I am an idiot.
Alright. So with that, if there is everybody that is over in the TikTok live, feel free to bounce over here to the Twitch live while we like the little Twitch stream, because we are going to get ready to go ahead and raid to support our fellow streamers, but unfortunately TikTok doesn't like to support any kind of streaming.
Nope.
So for all of you that are hanging out over on TikTok, I am going to go ahead and cut the live a little bit short while we do all of our outros over here. We appreciate all the hard work that y'all been doing, putting in all them big likes with trying to push us out to the FYP. You guys said that you hit 45,000. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
Y'all's wrist got to be tired.
Nuts.
I know y'all
So
doing
tired.
that. Yo, I could have been helping. I got wrist movement for days.
Careful, Cody. The brats will come out.
They're coming. They're coming.
Cody, you can't say such
Can't
things.
also say, you can't then say they're coming.
The bratish are coming.
But
The
only
bratish
if
are
you
coming.
let them.
The Bratish are coming?
I love that.
And what a way to end the stream!
All right. So all of TikTok, we will see you guys next week or whenever I decide to go live, since you're on my channel.
Thanks.
All right. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
I love whenever I end on TikTok. It's like, hey, you have so many people watching. Do you want to end? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Like,
I do. I do want to end.
all right, but oof.
Why don't you want to stream for hours?
Blah.
Who are we?
All right. That is a fantastical question. I'm actually trying to pull it all up right now.
The only one I see is Dice and Autism is online right now. They're
I was
doing
gonna say,
D&D.
we got-
Oro just clipped the Bradish are coming.
The Bradish are coming.
The British are coming.
I love it.
I need to
there
take
is.
a day this week and just edit a ton of videos.
The nice
I
thing
need to do it,
is
like, this
with the nice thing that TikTok is really handy for is saving all of the lives in vertical format.
That's cool.
That's super, super handy for moments like these. So, if I can download that, I will get it and I will send it to you. That way you can mess around with it. Got you, my guy. I do see Dice and Autism. We could definitely do Smoking Barrel is up and running. We did Dinner and a Game last night, so I don't want to do them twice. Yeah, so my vote is either Smoking Barrel or Dice and Autism. Y'all's calls.
I like Dice and Autism.
We're just a little tistic on
why.
this channel.
What
Us?
are you
No.
talking about?
Just a little.
Are they?
There's a touch of the tism.
Just a touch.
It's a little bit.
Alright. So, do we have anything else that we want to go out on before I initiate the raid, kiddos?
I don't think so.
Come
This
check
was-
Cody and I out
Yep.
on Friday when we
Oh, yeah!
redo everything we did.
Oh, no, that's
Because
right.
Cody threw a shovel that he stole and picked it back up in front of the people that he stole it from originally.
Well,
So-
I thought because they saw me throw it, they'd be like, "Yo, that's his shovel, obviously."
What you don't
That
know is
has
there
my
was
initials on it!
that part, that right there. And if you're not following any of the three of us goofs on here that actually do stream on a regular basis, we are down in the title there. So you got Cody
And we're
Gaming.
gonna be, and Aya and I are gonna be starting a new Baldur's Gate stream on Monday.
Yes, so soon I will be starting being online more since the
Yeah.
original shutdown and privatization of my TikTok.
Yeah, and Sparky and I have been doing some Fortnite, and killing
Yeah,
the game
and-
on here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Been in that
dude.
Fortnite too. I just couldn't last time.
You'll have to hop in.
I know.
You weren't
I
part of the
was
charcoal
busy.
girls.
Yeah,
I was
you're
not
not
part of-
charcoal
I have
like
a
we
cool,
are.
and I have a great skin for the charcoal girls.
Alright, so
Very
yeah.
upsetting.
Make sure that you're following all of us that are labeled in this title here. So you got
Yeah.
myself, Cody, and Jasher, and then from the sounds of it, we're gonna be adding Sparky to that lineup pretty soon. So like,
We're
Sparky
gonna
K
get
on
the
everything.
whole Tephra gang.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go
Maybe
ahead.
We'll do a Tephra exclusive stream one day.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and initiate that raid. Make sure when we get over to Dice's channel, y'all give him like a big hi, hetty, heckin', howdin', hello to hoodle loodle. You know the words. Words are hard. My brain's mush right now, homies. Like
It's late.
it's late.
It's late.
It's been a long day. All right,
Mm-hmm.
but we will see you guys here next week for Cody's game, Republic of Devulcrum.
Yeah, we're gonna fight.
Oh yeah.
Oof. We're in the middle of a fight, and we are currently in your girl's
Oh, right,
story
we are in the
arc.
Mm-hmm.
Is about to get nasty. There's gonna be some trauma.
Yay!
So we'll see you guys next Tuesday, 8:30-ish. All right, we love you. We appreciate you being here. All right, bye guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.